Think back to your earliest memories, those fleeting moments of comfort, safety, and connection that seem to linger in the corners of your mind. Maybe it's the gentle touch of a parent's hand, the sound of laughter echoing through a sunlit room, or the warmth of being held close when the world felt big and unknown. These early experiences with caregivers quietly and powerfully shape how we love, trust, and relate as adults, often in ways we don't even realize. The need for connection is as vital as food or warmth. It's through these bonds that we learn if the world is safe, if others can be relied upon, and if we ourselves are worthy of love and care. The way we were soothed when we cried, celebrated for our small victories, or simply seen and accepted for who we are. These moments become the foundation of our emotional lives, shaping our sense of self and belonging. Over time, these patterns form our internal map for navigating relationships, often guiding us unconsciously as we seek connection, avoid pain, or repeat familiar dynamics. This isn't about blame, but about understanding where we come from and how our past influences our present. By exploring these echoes from our past, we begin to understand the unique music of our own hearts, the rhythms and melodies that guide our choices and desires. We start to see why we're drawn to certain people and patterns, and how our earliest bonds continue to shape the way we love and connect today. Our earliest bonds are the roots of how we love today, grounding us and reaching deep into the soil of our lives, nourishing every relationship we form. In the 20th century, psychologist John Bowlby introduced attachment theory, revealing that our bond with caregivers is a biological system essential for survival. This bond forms an internal blueprint for all future relationships, built from countless small interactions. When caregivers are consistently responsive, children develop secure attachment, a foundation for trust and exploration. Mary Ainsworth's strange situation experiment showed how these attachment styles become visible in children and persist into adulthood. Our attachment style shapes how we seek closeness, handle intimacy, and respond to love. Understanding this isn't about blame, it's a tool for self-awareness. It's like finding the original plans for our emotional home. Bowlby and Ainsworth's groundbreaking research revealed three main attachment styles: secure, anxious, and avoidant. These styles shape the way we connect with others, influencing our relationships from childhood all the way into adulthood. Securely attached adults are comfortable with closeness and trust thanks to consistent caregiving in their early years. They find it easy to depend on others and allow others to depend on them, creating healthy, balanced relationships. Anxious attachment develops from inconsistent care, leading to a craving for intimacy, but a constant fear of abandonment. People with this style often worry about their relationships and seek reassurance, sometimes feeling unworthy of love. Avoidant attachment forms when caregivers are distant or emotionally unavailable, teaching children to suppress their needs and rely mostly on themselves. This can make it hard to open up or trust others later in life. As adults, avoidants value independence and may struggle with intimacy, often keeping emotional distance even in close relationships. These styles aren't rigid boxes. Most of us have traits from more than one, and our attachment can shift over time. Life experiences, therapy, and supportive relationships can reshape our patterns, helping us grow and heal. Understanding our attachment style is like having a compass for our emotional world, guiding us through the ups and downs of connection. It helps us recognize why we repeat certain patterns in love and gives us insight into our needs and reactions. With this awareness, we gain the power to choose a new direction, building healthier, more fulfilling relationships for the future. Meet Clara. Her story begins in a home filled with laughter and gentle affection. Her parents were warm and attentive, always present and engaged in her world, giving her a foundation of safety and trust that would shape her for years to come. As an adult, Clara is open, vulnerable, and secure in her relationships, able to share her feelings and accept love with ease. Ben's mother was loving but unpredictable, her mood shifting like the weather, so he learned to cling tightly to love, fearing abandonment and always seeking reassurance. Now Ben's relationships are intense but shadowed by anxiety, as he struggles to trust that love will stay. Sarah's parents were emotionally distant. Their silence left her feeling invisible and alone. She learned to rely on herself, building walls to protect her heart from disappointment. As an adult, Sarah keeps others at arm's length, finding comfort in solitude but longing for connection. She is fiercely independent but struggles with intimacy, unsure how to let others in. Often she ends relationships when they get too close, fearing the vulnerability she'd never learned to trust. These stories echo in countless lives, repeating across generations and cultures, showing how the lessons we learn in childhood shape the way we give and receive love as adults. Clara, Ben and Sarah aren't defined by their pasts, but their early experiences continue to influence them in subtle ways. Each of them carries echoes of childhood, shaping their choices and their hopes for the future. Seeing their stories helps us understand our own patterns with compassion and reminds us that change is possible. The ways we love are learned, and with awareness and support they can always be relearned, opening the door to deeper connection. Knowing how our past shapes us is a key, not a sentence. Our attachment patterns are powerful but not permanent. By understanding our style, we become the authors of our own story. Self-reflection is the first step. Notice your reactions, your fears, your needs. With awareness, we can choose new ways of relating, self-soothing for the anxious, small steps of vulnerability for the avoidant. Every conscious choice rewrites our story one step at a time. The past shaped you, but the present is yours to live, and the future is yours to write. You hold the pen. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Your story matters, and we'd love to hear from you.